over on the unlimited side. That was a brother and nephew to the man that's on the seat here right now. Mark Ulmer, past points champion, run NTPA Grand National, and got his fingers into the alcohol. Matter of fact, he even had an alcohol D21 that he run. So he's been out campaigning with these. These guys are typically got to be cast iron. They can't run the component frame as we just got done in there. Well, going to say big brothers are about the same, just the components are different. The other class was able to run components. These guys got to stay pretty much with all the castings that they had before. They can run the 30.5 32 tire. They do have a couple cubic inch limitations, thing, multi-turbocharger and so forth. So this man right here is going to be running on methanol alcohol out of Minnow, South Dakota. Calls it Eleanor. Well, there we go, folks. He got her all tuned up for Thunder by the River. Okay, we'll find out what he's going to do there. Well, 325 and 34. 325 and 34. We'll find out whether he's going to take that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good friend of mine, Green Acres tractor of Randy Dunklau out of Arlington, Nebraska, leads the points for 2018. Took the win out at Ravenna. We'll talk about that a little more later. Here we go, Green Acres. Now, where's all my diesel fans? We just run an Alky Burner New Holland. Now we got the John Deere. Well, he's going to go 279 and 35. That'll be number 2. Now, he has taken a win out of Ravenna both Friday and Saturday night. Did the same thing at Rock Valley, won both Friday and Saturday night.
Surprised if he hadn't tried to follow the circuit.
If he would have, he'd been a top contender.
Yeah, he would have.
It definitely was, yeah, because as he started out there in Ravenna, Nebraska, done a great job. Folks, give a round of applause. Young man did a nice, clean pass, didn't yank it around, didn't have to stomp on the brake. Well, he goes 289 and 65. That's good enough for number 2. That's going to put Randy Dunkau's Green Acres to number 3 with his distance at 279.35. Bought in that track, and she kind of wanted to knock around on him, so they got her shut down so they didn't hurt it. If he can get this thing out of the hole full, it is a monster out of Missouri. 3rd generation of the Schluters, 2nd generation of the Barn Buddy. Man, I tell you what, he's got to get it just right. He's got to get the RPM up, try to keep it all black. How about that, folks? Give a round of applause. That clutch wasn't working right. Them tires were humping for all intents and purposes. Should have been shut at about 300 feet.
I tell you what, I was afraid back here when it was bouncing like that, it was going to pull those turbos down below their operating range.
Hey. All right, folks, he takes the lead at 331 and 68. Mark Ulmer will go to number 2 with 325.34 with Eleanor. How about it, folks? Give him a round of applause. Getting around that blue New Holland is a challenge, and the boys out of Missouri did do it.
All right, now we got another new spot. Take my Super Farm guys.
Asking now if this thing will run, he's going to be very competitive, or the thing will fall in a big heap. With Rod, you never know. Rod Pasoda out of Ravenna, Nebraska, calls it Crazy Horse. Man, I'll tell you what, he was going after him. He was making him nervous, Dave.
He was there for a fact. One thing about Crazy Horse, he's either going to go blow or make a show.
Yeah, he got out there. 3:05 at 84, folks. The distance for the man out of Ravenna. We'll go to the number 3 spot in our light super stock class. Hey,
take a look. New Holland. Take a look at the color on this tractor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you say, well, that is not a New Holland color. They paint
of Dannenbrog. Things. Clutch not working. Second thing, RPM not where he wanted it to be. Thought he. All he goes 250 and 0-1, folks. 250 and 0-1. Oh, folks. Jim Scheffler. And there's the father-son team, and there's Tom Scheffler, who drives Too Much Fun. Give him a round of applause. He is past 250 up there. Kind of was really, I don't know if he started stomping on the brake, but while he goes 261 and 17, folks, 261 and 17. We'll put him in the number 6 spot right now. So Barn Buddy still leads at Eleanor, number 2.
A pass.
He and I talked last year. He's got 4 Chargers on. He says, I'm going to make this or break it, and he's done both. He's taken a win or 2 with it. If it will light, folks, he is going to go down with those 2 top 3 contenders out there. So out of Gibbon, Nebraska, John Ewell on the Midlife Crisis, past president of the Nebraska Tractor Pullers Association.
I don't know about y'all, but I bet somebody needs to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Got to make sure he's safe. He's probably going to climb out of there. It's alcohol, and what happens, folks, is that stuff gets sloshed around up there.
I'm going to say that there's a bottom turbocharger that ain't all together.
All right, a distance of 237 and 32, folks. We'll put him in 8th spot, not where he wants to be. Folks, let's give him a big round of applause. He was pulled with the Bush Pullers and has pulled with the Bush Pullers, I believe, every year they've been in existence since, well, we kind of started in 1980, and then we put everything together in 1981. This is one of maybe 2 members that have been there since 1981. So here we go, the Hake family on the Wildfire out of Columbus, Nebraska. How about that, John Deere fans? You bet if he wouldn't have had to pound the left and right brake, he would have been right on the flag. Got down there. Well, 323 and 95 is going to put the Wildfire out of Columbus. Puts him number 3, folks. Anybody here out of Columbus, Nebraska this evening? All right. Thanks for having you guys over here.
You know, if he had had another 20 pounds up there, and they felt like they found the problem, and they're hoping to do better here today.
There we go. Okay, out of Sweet Springs, Missouri, Matt Vogelsmeyer on the Punkin Express. It's out there. Any Orange fans? Yeah, getting it down there. Well, I tell you what. All right. Matt goes 275 and 70. Again, this class being sponsored by Hogemeyer FC family. 3 generations of them. So let's see what we can do here. So next up here, Grand River Deere finished up number 2 at the Missouri State Fair. Trying to get that flag. Trying to get to that flag. All right, 302 and 07. 302 and 07 for the Grand River Deere out of Carlton, Missouri. Gonna go number 5 right now. An 06 series Farmall. Runs the deep cut tires. It's got a big single V-cut lug. This also works well out in their part of the country. So here we go. They call it Centsless. Tyler Spignatsky out of Carroll on his second attempt here, or I should say second tractor. You know, that thing sounds like every time it's like that compressor housing's hitting there. All right, 279 and 10. Going to put him number 8 right now. Puts him 8. Gramples and these other folks that are helping along besides the class sponsors. So, you know, over the 2 days, 3 sessions, that's a lot of sponsors, Dave, to take care of each one of these classes. So we do appreciate that, and I do, of course, sure that the folks that put this event on do appreciate it. Okay, looks like I'm going to go to my side. I'm guessing we got a green over here. Going to be Tom Scheffler, Just for Fun, out of Hancock, Iowa. Just for Fun right now is number 4 in the points chase for 2018. Jim run a little bit earlier here. He went 261.17. Trying to get her going. The RPM quite wouldn't get there, and then it does look like the clutch come loose for him. Well, 228 and 68, folks, for the Just for Fun out of Hancock. Put him on the clock. So Ryan being one of the tech officials, track official, and this will be the debut for his little John Deere. So I hope they get everything working. I know how it is with a new piece. But here we go. Out of Lexington, Missouri, Neil Lichty. They call it the buckshot. Not getting where he wants to be. If those guys cannot get the momentum in that first little bit. 283.95. 283.95 for the boys out of Missouri. We'll go number 7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that's fixing to make the pass.
Number 2, Wildfire number 3. Crazy Horse out of Ravenna number 4. Grand River Deere number 5. Super 10 6. Buckshot 7. Green Acres 8. Centsless number 9. And Punkin Express number 10. Folks, give a big round of applause. Lite Super Stocks here at Thunder by the River. Okay, here comes a brand new tractor for 2018. The Barn Buddy of the Schluter family. And get the camera on them guys down there, Chuck and Corey of the gang. Not sure who's all going to